So today we are going to talk about structs and enums. What are structs? Good question. What are enums? Good question. We start with structs. So imagine you have in your program a dog. More specific, a Dalmatian.
Now can anyone tell me what foreshadowing is?
Shh. So one Dalmatian. This Dalmatian has some characteristics, like the amount of spots, the name, and the gender. You will address this with variables. Amount of spots is an integer, the name is a string, and gender is of course let's skip that one. So you have 3 variables now for one Dalmatian. That's good. Now you can work with it, you can make your program with it, you can do whatever with it. But what if that Dalmatian gets some children? Like, maybe, for instance, like 101 children?
101!
101?
Well, how to work with that? Well, maybe you put all the information in a list for each variable, or you make a list for each Dalmatian and put that in a list. The first suggestion is questionable. The second suggestion is a decent idea if it was possible. There is of course the difficulty of the fact that you have to be very consistent with the data for each Dalmatian. If you have no name or you accidentally insert some things in a list, your list is messed up. But that difficulty doesn't matter because the idea is still impossible. Why is it impossible? Well, you can't put variables of different types in a list. Duh. So you can't put the age and the gender and the name in one list because those are different types and that doesn't fit. Can you guess the solution for this? Of course, a struct. Duh. It's the thing we are learning about. But what is that struct thing exactly? Well, a struct is a handy thing to structure your variables. If we keep our comparison of variables with boxes, a struct is a box with boxes. To solve our Dalmatian problem, we make a struct called Dalmatians. In that struct, we can put multiple variables. Now you can make a Dalmatian with type Dalmatian and define its variables. Now we can make a list of Dalmatians and edit that. Work with that, and so on. This is clean and it's possible. But there is one more problem with this. This variable. We could of course make this variable a boolean, is female, but if that's false, we still don't know the gender. We can make it a string, but then again, think of the ways to write some genders. Woman, female, girl.
A few moments later.
Lady, madam, damsel, miss. Anyways, no string. No. You need more of an option type. After all, we want to limit the options here, right? Anyways, an enum is a good solution. An enum is actually also a way to make a variable type. It's a type with limited options, and you use it by defining the enum and then giving the options. And then you can use that enum as a type. Enums are mostly used for options like weeks, weekdays, months, and those things. But enums can be used for options like the gender and stuff. So we know now structs, different variables in one type, and we know now enums. And from nowadays, I never want to see you solve this with like a string where you have to type in exactly the string, because that's one ticket to a lot of bugs. This is a short video, so I hope you liked this video. Leave in the comments below what you use your enums for, or questions, or everything down in the comments below. I am trying to reach 100 subscribers until the end of the year, which is maybe a goal that's too high for me, but I really want like the first 100 subscribers, and I know that's difficult, but so maybe subscribe, because I saw the last video 80% of you are not subscribed. And like, subscribe, and see you next video.